Beginning a near-death encounter. I never thought a routine supply run would turn into a matter of life and death. The derelict shuttle I was piloting had been attacked by unknown drones, leaving me gravely injured and barely conscious. My vision blurred, and every breath felt like inhaling shards of glass. When I awoke, the world was not the cold, metallic interior of my ship, but a luminous chamber, filled with soft violet light. Strange bioluminescent plants lined the walls, pulsing gently as though they were alive. I was on a raised platform, partially submerged in a shallow pool of liquid that smelled faintly of ozone and alien flora. That's when I saw her. She was unlike any being I had ever encountered. Her skin shimmered like polished amethyst, reflecting the ambient light in subtle rainbows. Her eyes, large and violet, conveyed both intelligence and warmth. She moved gracefully, almost floating over the liquid, carrying a small basin filled with more of that strange glowing water. "Relax," she said in a voice that vibrated in resonance with the chamber. "I will help you recover." I tried to speak, but my throat burned. She knelt beside me, guiding my trembling arms gently, washing the grime and blood from my body. Her hands were cool and surprisingly comforting, moving with a precision that suggested deep knowledge of alien anatomy. I felt embarrassed, vulnerable even, but there was no choice. If I didn't allow her to continue, I would not survive. The unexpected connection. As she worked, I noticed something strange. The water began to glow brighter where her hands touched my wounds. My body, broken and aching, started to feel warmth spreading from her palms, reaching deep into my muscles and even into my bones. It was not like anything I had ever felt, a sensation that was healing, soothing, and strange all at once. Then came the moment I didn't anticipate. One of her hands brushed against my lower body, part of the process of ensuring complete recovery. I flinched instinctively, opening my eyes in shock, and that was when the unexpected happened. The world shifted. A surge of energy traveled through me, and I felt my consciousness expanding. Memories I didn't have, knowledge I couldn't have acquired, began to flash through my mind. Images of distant star systems, alien civilizations, and technology far beyond my understanding came rushing at me. It was overwhelming, yet intoxicating. She looked at me, eyes wide with curiosity and concern. "Can you feel it?" she asked. I think so," I stammered. "What's happening to me?" Her lips curved into a faint smile. "It is the bond. The process of cleaning and healing is not merely physical. Your life force is merging with the ambient energy of this place. I am guiding it, but it responds to you as well." I tried to comprehend her words. My body felt lighter, more aware, and strangely alive. The pain that had tormented me moments ago was gone, replaced by a tingling vitality. The revelation, beyond healing. Hours passed as she continued her careful ministrations. Every touch reinforced the connection, and I realized that I was no longer just recovering, I was changing. My senses sharpened, I could perceive the subtle vibrations of the chamber, the pulsing life of the alien plants, and even the quiet resonance of her own energy. "I'm different," I whispered, awe and fear mixing in my voice. "Yes," she said softly, "you are now attuned to this sanctuary. Your survival was not accidental. The energy here, the bond we've created, it has chosen you. You are capable of perceiving and influencing things far beyond a normal human." I tried to focus, reaching out mentally toward the glowing flora. To my astonishment, they reacted, bending slightly as though acknowledging my presence. The chamber hummed in response, as if it recognized me as a part of its ecosystem. "I don't understand," I admitted. "Why me?" "You were open," she said simply. "Your fear did not dominate you. Your willingness to accept help, to be vulnerable, it allowed the bond to form. Many before you could not achieve this. Few humans could. Climax: a trial of trust. Just as I began to grasp my new abilities, the sanctuary's alarm system blared. A massive shadow loomed over the entrance, an intruder, an alien of a different faction, drawn by the unusual energy signature that now emanated from me. She stood, eyes narrowing, her hands glowing with intensified energy. You must act. This is your trial. Trust the bond. Trust yourself. I nodded, heart hammering, and instinctively focused on the energy that had awakened within me. It surged outward, forming a protective barrier around us. The intruder recoiled, momentarily stunned by the force. You have control, she said, guiding me verbally. Focus on your connection, not the fear. I closed my eyes, letting the flow of energy through my body guide my actions. Slowly, deliberately, I extended the barrier, enveloping the intruder and immobilizing it without harm. Its attempts to break through were futile. Finally, the intruder retreated, leaving us alone. I sank to my knees, exhausted but exhilarated. She approached, placing her hands gently on my shoulders. You have passed, she said. Your awakening is complete. You are no longer merely human. You are attuned, connected, capable. Ending a new understanding. Days passed as I recovered fully under her care. I learned to manipulate the energy within me, communicating with the sanctuary, and even healing minor wounds in others. Our bond deepened beyond healer and patient. We understood each other in ways that transcended words. I never imagined this, I admitted one evening, sitting beside her as the bioluminescent plants bathed the room in soft light. That a simple act of care could change me like this. She smiled, a faint blush across her shimmering cheeks. Care is never simple. It is the bridge between worlds, the spark that awakens hidden potential. I looked at her, gratitude and awe swelling in my chest. Then, what now? Now, she said, taking my hand, we explore what this bond can do. Together. And so began a new chapter, one where the line between human and alien blurred, where care and trust unlocked abilities I never dreamed possible, and where a simple act, washing and tending to a stranger, led to awakening a force capable of altering destinies. The chamber's soft violet light reflected in our eyes, reminding me that sometimes the smallest gestures carry the greatest power, and that in the vastness of the universe, extraordinary connections can arise in the most unexpected ways.